Today on the channel, like a young electric light orchestra, we're headed for a showdown with main event WWE Showdown Series 23, Seth Rollins, CM Punk.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Main Event Showdown unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got an extremely timely one, as these two are definitely headed for a showdown here. It's CM Punk, it's Seth Rollins. But for all your WWE Mattel needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons, and we'll bring out some friends in the lady variety later in this video as well. But let's dive into it here. This one hitting retail right now, I guess is what we'll say. And like I said, very timely, as these guys are in a hot, dare I say, blood feud. And you know the feud goes to the next level when your wives get involved. That's the truth right out there. You don't want Angie on your bad side. She'll come on out here and challenge somebody. She'll take on all comers, of course. Maybe, maybe not. But CM Punk, Seth Rollins looking good. Normally, I'd pass on a main event pack unless there's something special. Maybe a first time in the line, maybe a favorite performer, whatever it may be. But one of the things I really do like is people in suits and people in street gear. So I'm really buying this one for the CM Punk more than the Seth Rollins. I guess Seth Rollins is a nice throw-in, but this Punk looks really, really good. This is CM Punk backstage. This is CM Punk doing a promo in the ring or something is what this is. Glamour shots on the side of the two gentlemen there. Main event showdown, of course. What's it say? Includes microphone. Oh my gosh. Really killing us with those accessories from Mattel. Got their names down here as well. So looking interesting here. On the back, we got the cross-sell down below. We will unbox that Rock John Cena pack on this channel. Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre are going to have to skip out on that one, I think. See what kind of blurbage we got for Seth and CM Punk. CM Punk is a grappler, and he is from Chicago, Illinois. Beautiful to this time of year. Somebody get me a Pequod's pizza. What are we doing? Finishing move, the old go to sleep. Seth Rollins, he is a technician, okay? From Davenport, Iowa. Semi-beautiful this time of year. I was there a couple weeks ago. I went to Dave's Hot Chicken. Shout out to Dave's Hot Chicken. Shout out to Davenport, Iowa. Finishing move, the old stomp is his finisher. So without further ado, we're going to pull it out of the package. We're going to see what's going on right there. See you later. Goodbye. We got Rollins, we got Punk, and we got that microphone. Don't forget that microphone. We got that as well. But a very timely pack, as I keep saying. Very cool. Just coming off of SmackDown last night as I'm filming this. AJ Lee made her triumphant return after like a decade or so. Oh, can we get him out? Come on, Seth. There we go. See you later. Goodbye, Frisbee style. So, have to imagine AJ Lee's back for at least one match. Will she be back permanently? I wouldn't think permanently, but she is back apparently. So, it'll be really interesting to note if she gets action figures back out. If she signs a Legends deal or something like that, we start getting some from the Vault releases, some re-releases. Because we all do know AJ Lee figures are pretty expensive at this point. A little harder to find, and I have to imagine coming back to TV probably rose the price on a few of those things as well. So who knows? Who knows? But let's dive into it here. I guess, should we start with CM Punk? Let's start with CM Punk. Why wouldn't we start with him? We do get the microphone. Looks to be a SmackDown microphone because you got the blue on the mic. But always nice to get a microphone. At least we got some kind of accessory with this. But now we're diving into old CM Punk. Old Pepsi Phil, as he's known in some circles. We got CM Punk. Good head sculpt on this one. A good modern day head sculpt on CM Punk. I got no problems with this head. I know exactly who that is when I see it. Got the beard going on there. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Playing all those CM Punk hits is what he's doing there. He does got a top up here. It does say best in the world. A very classic shirt. Modern day classic shirt. How about that? No design on the back for that one there. He does got one black elbow pad. 2 gripping hands out of the package. He's got one to hold the mic and one to, I guess, choke Seth Rollins around the neck. I guess he's got that. Or maybe even do a force choke, Darth Vader style. Watch out for that one. A dangerous move. Hard to master, but once you've mastered it, oh man, there's no going back, let me tell you. He does got the black, I guess, sweatpants. Is that what we call them? Sweatpants down here. It's some very colorful shoes on him. So it is a nice interview CM Punk, a little bit different than the wrestling gear we get on a pretty good clip. I think that's fair to say. I like the looks of this one. Not a bad piece of business at all. Has all of his tattoos, no color in the tattoos, no Pepsi tattoo, no G.I. Joe tattoos. You guys know the drill by now on that one there. But does look good. This is a good one. This is worth picking up. I do wish it was a solo pack main event single release because I didn't really need the Seth Rollins, but beggars, guess what? They can't be choosers, but we're going to put him on a ringside stand and we're going to use discount code Kyle to save ourselves 10%. There you go. Old CM Punk right there. And we turn our attention to old Seth Rollins, good friend of the channel, of course. Had a lot of run-ins with Seth Rollins throughout my life. None recently, though, as you can imagine. But it does look like Seth. It does look a little paint by numbers here. I got the screaming open mouth, I guess. It's pretty a hallmark for a lot of his figures. Dark hair with the blonde on the end. Got the beard. Got the 2 eyes. Got the 2 ears. Of course, playing all those human hits is what he's doing there. Black and white wrist tape on this one. You got one fisted hand, one gripping hand over here. And then you got the white, black and gold attack. I guess he's representing those Hawkeyes. Man, it's not a Hawkeye state, Seth. It's a Cyclone state, baby. I know because I went to Iowa State. I graduated from Iowa State. Shout out to Iowa State. Shout out to my good friend Dave Portnoy in the vicinity lately. He was actually right up the street at one of the pizza places, hitting all the old haunts. It was nice for the Iowa Pizza King to welcome him into the state here. He tried some interesting pizzas while he was here as well. I don't know about that Jeff's pizza. I've never been a big Jeff's fan. That's a good one to go if you're hammered at night or you need a quick, cheap slice. That's all that is. That's not going to change your life, that's for sure. But shout out to Mr. Portnoy. Shout out to the Iowa State Cyclones for beating the Iowa Hawkeyes in football this week. I'm sure everybody outside of Iowa really cares about that, I'm sure. But he does got some Hawkeye gear going on right here. Shout out to him repping his Hawkeyes, you know, and Seth Rollins, like most Hawkeye fans, I'm keeping it at the football talk time, McFarland. I know. Like most Hawkeye fans, they never went to school there either. And he never graduated from the Iowa Hawkeyes. He never went to that school. He never went to the University of Iowa. So many Hawkeye fans, that's one thing. And maybe your collegiate athletes, your collegiate sport teams, there's tons of people, oh, I love this team. And you would think they were like the president or their whole family went to the school. And most people, none of them even went to the college. So always drives me crazy, especially the Hawkeye Cyclone rivalry. Seems like all the Cyclone fans, they went to school there or a family member went there. Maybe their son, their daughter, whatever it may be. Maybe their grandpa or grandma. At least some of their family went there. But all these Hawkeye fans, because the Hawkeyes were great for so many years. Oh, I'm a Hawkeye fan. Well, did you go there? No. Did you have any friends, family that went there? No. We just root on the Hawkeyes because we follow the leader, and that's what happens out there. But now the Cyclones, it's a Cyclone state. Getting off on a tangent there. But how about some articulation? Saving it for Seth Rollins. Going to be the same between both these guys here. Arms all the way around. Single jointed elbow. Side to side. Hands removable back force side to side. Head removable back force side to side. That's one thing we're here with the heads. You can swap them between other figures if you really wanted to. Waist articulation very tight, but it is there. Got those Seth Rollins splits. Got to be able to do those. Leg goes up. Oh, single jointed knee. Boot cut. And that's all she wrote as far as articulation. He should also fit on a Mattel ringside stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% right there. How about that? Seth Rollins, CM Punk. But let's bring in the ladies, huh? Let's bring Angie. Get in here. No, you're not invited. But AJ Lee and Becky Lynch are invited here. Just grabbed a recent Becky Lynch. And then my favorite of all the AJ Lee figures is this one right here. I believe this was a basic once upon a time ago. Whatever. I got to imagine maybe more AJs in the future. We'll see what happens there. Wouldn't be shocked to see a Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins 2-pack in our near future as well. When I say near future, you're looking about a year from now, give or take. But very cool. And you know, these guys are all squaring off, and gals are going to be squaring off soon. So once again, a timely unboxing, one that makes a lot of sense here. Definitely worth a pickup from where I sit, of course, at this table. But what about where you sit? Are you picking this set up? Do you need this set in your collection? Do you agree the CM Punk is the better figure of the two? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and we got another YouTube channel with videos every day. Check that one out while you're here as well. Patreon and YouTube channel memberships if you want more content. SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which conveniently enough is the name of my podcast each and every week. On Tuesdays is The Kyle Peterson Show, where I bring in my better half, just like these two guys with my wife, Angie. It's The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So, for another Main Event Showdown 2-pack, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?